Oh, here, let's talk about
25 people have
Germany.
been detained in a series of overnight raids across Germany over a plot to overthrow the state by force.
They should have succeeded,
searches of more than 130 properties nationwide. Authorities believe that
Only
suspects
25
are
people
linked
arrested.
to a nationwide far-right network. Among them are several former members of the armed forces and at least one active soldier. For more on this fast-moving story, let's bring in DW's political correspondent, Julia Saudelli. Julia, what more can you tell us about these raids and about the suspects that have been detained?
Bro, this dude literally looks like an older version of that famous actor in Jurassic Park. Yeah, Jeff Goldblum.
Yeah, I was just thinking that. The same glasses as well.
Julia, give us the news, yeah? Come on now, Julia.
Yeah, this was a very big operation that took place in 11 of Germany's states, but also 2 people were arrested abroad, one in Italy, one in Austria. And we've seen that 25 people have been arrested, but that there are a further 27 suspects in the case, suspected of also being part of this, what is being called a terrorist network. And it is assumed that this is one of the biggest anti-terror operations in Germany since World War II. The accused and the suspects.
Bro, when they disbanded the special forces for a little bit, that was way bigger of an operation of like right-wing fascism growing in Germany. I thought this was going to be bigger. This is only 25 people.
Yeah,
what the fuck were they going to coup, dude?
Yeah, what were they going to do?
Mustafa's Gemüse Döner? Like, what are they? Who are they cooing? They get their ass beat over there, dude, in the streets of fucking Berlin. There's a longer line than the amount of people that were trying to do a coup. It's like soldiers, police, and one royal descendant. Yeah, no one was going to be like, wait, hold on. We can't, I don't think we should do this. No one was going to be like, wait a minute. Oh, well, I guess he's royalty now. So I guess he's royalty, so it's okay.
Yeah.
All the Germans are going to be like, the Second Reich was actually very good. A thing that we all remember.
Yeah.
Who calls himself a prince, although it is only a symbolic title, but he owns a hunting lodge in Thuringia, and he seems to have been the man that was coordinating this network. And part of the network was apparently also a former member of the German parliament for the far-right AfD party, who is currently an active judge in the city of Berlin, but also members of the German army and one member of the German special forces.
No, that is what they say, because they're cucked. So Germany has like very strict laws against, being a fan of Hitler. Like Kanye West would be arrested in Germany. Anything he says. Anytime Kanye West like walks into a room, he would immediately get arrested in every room in Germany, which is kind of cool. So because of that, all the fucking right-wingers are incredibly cucked, so they have to say that they like the Second Reich. Like
right.
Like they fly the old flag. Like the AfD can't say that they're like fucking pro-Nazi, so they just like try to make it seem like they're pro the German monarchy. It's like a workaround when you're Imperial German. It's just a workaround when you're Omega cucked. But these guys are also like unique in the sense that they're like, I think they're like legitimately one of those, you know how like in the QAnon circles, there's like some people who think like America hasn't had like a real president since like the 18th president or something. It's kind of like that. It's like an edge case. They're like sovereign citizens who believe in monarchy. Yeah, Reichsbürger are the sovereign citizens mixed up with QAnon. Exactly. I do think it's funny to just like be a monarchist.
It is very It's
like one part of history that like everyone understands and associates with like, oh, that was bad and wrong. Like no one wants to be like.
We've got so many of them in Australia.
My family is monarchists, except for my close family, my mum and my dad.
Like,
you guys were part of the scheme to bring the.
Yeah, they were part of a coup. They were trying to organize it in Australia.
Because apparently some descendant of the Romanovs is in Australia, or
and they were trying to bring back, like my mum's dad was actually part of this club, and they were trying to bring him back into Russia to reinstate the monarch.
Instead of Khrushchev or whoever was around at the time.
And they were actually talking about tunnels and like.
How did a Romanov get away? I thought they killed all of them.
Yeah, I don't know. I thought
they killed the kids. What the fuck?
No, I think they did, and they're so in love with the monarch that they're like, oh, someone must still exist. You know, like Anastasia. Like,
he could be a false Dimitri.
They missed one? What the fuck?
Yeah. A pretender.
That was dumb.
I grew up watching Anastasia because my grandma was a monarch. She was like, it's so sad. You need to watch it. Anastasia was a beautiful girl. Alex.
There was a legit one in Toronto. They died someone recently. Big bummer.
Shit.
The coup plot leader in Germany looks like if Wes Anderson made a movie about Bernie Madoff. Okay. This is perfect.
Sick die.
No,
Yeah.
even the coup itself is so laughable because like it's very obvious that this guy was able to dupe like so many fucking dumbass racists into like thinking that like they're going to be able to put him into a position of power.
This is the prince.
I think so. I assume, right? Trying to get a better adding alt text, but don't know what else. By the way, it's genuinely scared this plot existed, and thank God they stopped it. I do think that like this is built like a. I mean, he looks like a Wes Anderson character, but the entire attempt is built like a Coen Brothers movie. Like I can see this. Like every part of this falls apart so quickly. This is like a very funny. This will be a very funny movie eventually.
I just can't imagine this man. How did he convince at least 25 people to do a coup with him? Like, it's such a big
Because,
thing
dude, there
to
are
do.
so many people who are fucking just insane, dude. They're so stupid. That's it. They're so incredibly fucking dumb. Oh, there are claims in dispute of the living Romanovs.
Who cares? It's so strange.
Yeah, that is
It's
weird.
just-
They shouldn't
The
become.
blood means nothing. What are you talking about?
Yeah, what?
It means you're hemophiliac or whatever. Yeah, that's all.
Yeah, I don't understand like what like a bloodline is supposed to imply in this circumstance because we're living in like a post-monarchist world.
Yeah.
But also, like,
Where-
out of all the monarchies, the Romanovs were just shit. Like, they were just bad at their jobs. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. In like kind of a good way.
Yeah, well,
you know,
it is.
it led to some positive results. Ultimately, we are all aware of the reality that like it's not a good thing. It is very much a bad thing. The monarchy thing. So
How realistic are these or were these threats?
And the group wanted to change the government of Germany, take power with the support of the Russian Federation. The prosecution has said that the members of the network had already tried to get in touch with representatives of Russia here in Germany to try to facilitate this process. So we are talking of plans to carry out a coup here.
Now, the suspects are alleged members of the so-called Reichsbürger scene. Tell us
nice.
more about that.
Reichsbürger scene. Dude, even the name of it, like every part of this is fucking awesome. The situation in Germany is totally fucked. The anti-vax conspiracy cluster has completely overtaken our soccer moms and boomers. It has totally ruined public discourse. What is unsettling is that there were judges and really highly strapped elite soldiers that were involved.
And this is a group of people who believe that the current democratic order in Germany is illegitimate, that the democratic order that was established
agree.
after
Yeah, I mean,
the
that's
end of
not a-
World War II is illegitimate, and that the actual form of government that should still be in place in Germany is that of the German Empire. And they have often conflicts with authorities, they refuse to pay taxes, and estimates are that around
Dogecoin wasn't off of Elon,
21,000 people are members of this network. They have gotten
But he,
to the
he promoted it.
anti-coronavirus protest movements that took place in the last few years, taking over these protests, but also merging with the conspiracy theorists that are also part of this movement. And they are also somewhat close to the QAnon movement that is quite significant, especially
I mean, anyone can be close to the
online.
QAnon movement. It doesn't
And
take
it
any
is
vetting.
a movement that has been also watched by authorities and police forces here in Germany.
Yeah, I mean, pretty
boring
cool.
coup.
Germany just wants to be America so bad, bro. Get your own shit. I'm sick and tired of you motherfuckers, you copycats out there, want to be America, want to have your own fucking sovereign citizens, like reinstitute a monarchy. Like, that's us, bro. That's my shit, you know? Stop trying to fucking be our shit. You have socialized medicine, dog. You can't do this. You're not allowed. You have, like, adequate insurance. You have fucking social security to a certain degree. You can't be doing America shit when you have no America qualities. I know things are worse. I know things are getting worse year over year. I know that, you know, Europe is like following America 10 years behind on the corruption of lobbying and, you know, corporate oligopolies and all this corporate consolidation and deregulation that's occurring at an alarming rate. But you're not there yet. So stop trying to be like us. We did January 6th, motherfucker. You can't do January 6th. It doesn't even make sense.
You guys just made it look so cool, though.
I know. Don't get any fucking ideas,
I mean, it
okay? The
looks
same
so
shit
cool
goes
the way
for, you know, Australia too, which is Canada, but with a funnier accent. What do you mean? We did January 6th before you did copycats? Okay, well, you know, that part of history is long gone. When you guys did January 6th, when your great grandfathers did January 6th in Germany, it was for very different purposes. Well, not very different, but like that was the OG one. Yeah, for sure. It would be the 6th of January over here. So lame. January 6th is such a better name. Yeah. Do you guys say 11/9?
No.
That'd be weird, right? Like it's 9/11. It rolls
Say
off the tongue so
9/11.
much better.
We call it Victory Day.
A day of jovial celebration.
It's Australia Day.
International Aviation Day.